Okay, these outfits are just way too good. Hi friends, welcome back. My name is Addie of Well Loved Clothing, and I am so excited today because we are going to be styling up the thrift haul for all of the amazing fall pieces that I found last week. So yes, I found the giant quilt. I will share some ideas with this for you later, but for now we are going to go through each piece. I'm going to show you which ones I got and style them up in a way that feels very fall, very cute, and just kind of the idea that I had for what I thrifted, for how I was going to style it once I got it home. You may have noticed that we are also in a new shooting location. So this is my house. I am trying to figure out where I want to shoot some videos. I'm loving shooting them in my studio, at my kitchen table, and kind of just figuring out my little nooks for filming. So today we are filming in this lovely corner of my living room. So welcome to the Gunnin household. So let's get into this bag and let's style up some stuff. For piece number one today, I am starting with this amazing knitted vest. I have been looking for vests like this. These are very big for fall and really just very big in my closet. I have a lot of cropped knitted vests though that are like a whole vest, like a tank top, not open cardigan style and not this longer line. So this kind of fills a hole in my wardrobe but also has a ton of fun styling possibilities. I love these over turtlenecks. I love them over skirts. Like this is not exactly what I would wear with it, but it is a similar vibe that I would probably pair it over, maybe in some different colors. So we're gonna style up this amazing vest today. Let's do it. I love this outfit. This is exactly what I was hoping for, and I wasn't really sure if I had this kind of outfit in my closet when I found this knitted vest, but of course I totally forgot that I have these amazing orange trousers that basically match this vest, but are still different enough to where you can just see like the interesting color combo of the two oranges, and so they play together really well. But I love keeping this untucked, unbelted, and kind of being an over-the-top piece of this sort of simple kind of chic outfit with this turtleneck underneath. And I love adding mixed patterns but keeping them neutral underneath all this orange, because then it just has like a pattern mix touch, but it's still sort of chic and easy and effortless. I also went with a simple gold earring that's just kind of a chunky chain to kind of play with the simplicity of gold jewelry but still be bold and big. And then I just tossed on a brown boot with a black sole to play with even more of these black and brown neutrals. So I love how this turned out, and I can definitely see this paired over pretty much anything in my closet, especially just to add a little layered detail. I definitely see this being buttoned up and belted over like a fun frilly blouse. So I'm really excited about this vest, and I love that it turned into this amazing chic but funky, interesting but different kind of outfit. So super cute. The next piece that I got kind of surprised me because I didn't think that I would love this as much as I actually do. So it's this amazing Champion sweatshirt with a little mock neck, kind of sweatshirt sleeve detail, and I love the little embroidery right here. It just gives it a funky detail. I picked it up because of the color, but I ended up getting it because I just wanted to add some more kind of sporty pieces to my wardrobe. I love pairing these with just trousers or skirts and having like that cool chunky boot fall look that's fancy but still casual. So this was just that perfect piece, and I've actually worn it. I wore it the day I got it, the next day, and then I've worn it like 2 or 3 times since. So these snaky pieces are super fun to add to my wardrobe. And so we're gonna get a little creative and style it up today in a kind of sporty, chic, chill, fancy look. So let's style it. Okay, this is so dang cute, and this is another piece that I grabbed from the thrift haul, so I'll go over that in just a second. But I could not resist pairing these two tops together because the green in these flowers are like this exact same green of the shirt, and so it just pairs really well together, has kind of a sporty hiking vibe, but then throwing the trouser short on makes it a little chic, a little more street style. But what I really think brings it all together are the simple accessories in the different colors. So like this chunky boot, I think just brings the black down to the bottom, makes it a little heavy down here so it's not all top heavy, but then playing with more greens with that bag and then a simple chunky gold earring, I think is just so much fun and still kind of quirky and interesting silhouettes. But the long line vest with the long line short just has this really easygoing look, but still very put together and chic. This totally feels like amazing street style kind of vibes. And so I did also thrift this vest in that last video. I'm also kind of surprised with how much I have been reaching for this vest recently. Just in the past like 4 days that I've had it, I have wanted to wear it every every day, which is weird because I usually gravitate towards more like tans and browns instead of blacks and grays when I am going for neutrals. But something about this vest with the blue and green is just so much fun, and so I'm super excited to continue styling it. I also think it's just the most perfect vest shape with this cute little yoke. So let's style it in one more way without the shirt underneath it and see what we can come up with. Let's do it. I am so in love. I cannot believe how much I honed in on exactly what I want to wear. This is just so cute. And yes, I am completely aware that this dress is basically the same color as that last top I was wearing, but I just like how it pairs together and brings out the green in this vest, but it also plays with that blue. And I feel like it lightens this black up a little bit without looking too like black and green harsh and heavy. So I just love this oversized silhouette, but still kind of accentuating the waist under here with this oversized vest. And I wanted to do a little more of like a posh look. And so I think the hat does that, the tiny bag does that, and then I did a little heeled booty instead of like a chunky booty because I think that this vest can go so utility that I wanted to kind of make it more ladylike, a little more street style. And this really feels like London Fashion Week street style to me, which is pretty much my whole aesthetic all the time that I really want. So I love that I nailed it right on the head. And yeah, this is just super cute. Let's keep going. Okay, this is one of those finds that I saw in the racks and was like, oh, I hope I like these. I pulled them out and said, oh, I like these. Looked at the brand and realized they still had tags and were $150 from Farm Rio and Anthropologie, and said, yes, these are absolutely coming home with me. So I love these pants. I think they are so much fun and so weird, almost clowncore, but could be done in a really interesting kind of chic way. They are a couple sizes too big, and so I do think that I'm going to have to part with them at some point, but not before I maybe wear them once or twice. But I love this kind of rainbowy detail with the black bar along the side, and it does have like a harem pant kind of elastic around the ankle, so they can kind of function as sweatpants, and I have worn them with a sweatshirt for just like a chill outfit. So I think that we're going to try and sort of make them really chic and, I don't know, a little more or a little less clowncore. So let's see how we can style up these amazing Farm Rio pants. Let's do it. Okay, this one I think is really interesting and cute and chic. I feel like we took something that could be really insane and crazy and made it kind of subdued and simple. So one of my tips for doing that is basically taking like one of the colors and just sort of running with it, keeping it really simple and not doing a ton of different patterns. Though I would totally do a ton of different patterns with these too. I just sort of took this like burgundy reddish rust thing and did this amazing little turtleneck on here and kept it just really simple with that, and then just put on a nice little suede jacket that I think pairs really well both with kind of this yellowy tan but also with the turtleneck. And then just for some fun, I tossed on a little purple boot, so it does play with some more of these colors, but it's not like in your face crazy, and it kind of takes all of the ideas of this and just color blocks it even more. And then just doing simple accessories like a little yellow earring that matches the yellow in the pants, and then a black bag because it has these black kind of borders down it. But I just love taking a piece like this that people might look at and be like, whoa, no idea how to style that, and making it into something that's pretty accessible and pretty easy. Even just doing like a black turtleneck with these and maybe a pop of color boot would be really fun. So there's a ton of different ways to kind of simplify but still keep it interesting and different as you're styling. So this is kind of my way of doing that. So I am loving the simple take on such a bold piece. Let's keep styling. The next piece that I got, I actually shipped off already in a frock box. So if you don't know what a frock box is, it's a mystery styling box that I create for your style preferences with thrifted clothing. So it's styled by me and they're so much fun, but I thrifted this dress for a style box for this girl. So in the end, I styled up this outfit with that dress, and that's sort of how I styled it for her, but I would also style it this way for me because it is so cute with a turtleneck with mixed patterns. I love the color and just the medallion print, so there's a little teaser for a frock box. If you're interested on more information on frock boxes, they are linked below, or I can answer any questions on Instagram, but let's keep going with the other pieces. I also snagged this very cute kind of graphic tee, so I did lean a little more casual with some of the things I was looking for, but I feel like I have a ton of blouses. I just want some chill kind of casual pieces. And for this, I would throw it on with an easy skirt and just an easy sweater, and probably do sneakers or something simple just to keep that kind of jeans and t-shirt feel a little more elevated. I also love doing this with just a blazer over the top of it and some simple pants. So there's just a ton of opportunities for styling graphic tees, and I don't have a ton of graphic tees. I have a few, but I really was looking for some that fit a little bit better because I love mine really boxy and oversized. So this one fits really well and still is kind of a more flattering shape, not super big, but is still oversized and not like sweat mark city under here. So we're going to style up this graphic tee too. Okay, these outfits are just way too good. I am, I guess, getting really good at thrifting exactly what I want for the outfits that I want to wear and finding the things, and so I'm loving this whole vibe. I wanted to go a little more interesting than just like jeans, a t-shirt, and blazer, and so I actually layered this yellow dress underneath it, and I loved the tied look and keeping it kind of flowy, but then doing a blazer for that structured with the oversized look. One of my favorites, especially when I toss on a chunky boot with it, and then just a little crossbody bag that kind of pulls in this rusty color. So this is a really great way to almost pattern mix with that like plaid kind of blazer, the eyelet on this dress, and then just the graphic on this tee. It has a print mixing feel, but it's not like all prints all in your face, but it's still very bold and interesting. And then I just kept it a little simple with just a little yellow earring that I love. So this is another just like really staple outfit, great combo for me. And I'm super excited to style up this t-shirt even more. So amazing what you can do with just a simple graphic tee. I love this dress. The color is beautiful, the silkiness is so amazing, and I love that it's paired with these like bigger chunky buckles on the sleeve and on the waist. It almost has like a vintage robe feel, which I think is so much fun. It is like maybe 1 or 2 sizes too big, but it's actually one of my favorite dress brands and other stories, and I could not believe it when I got home that this was that brand. So I'm so glad that I bought it, but since it is a couple sizes too big, I'm not sure whether I'm going to put it in my store or whether I'm just gonna take it in a little bit, and maybe like there's a snap right here, so maybe just moving the snap, because I think if it fit, it would be a knockout, an easy wedding guest dress, or even just wearing it open like a jacket over jeans and a t-shirt would be a really great way to wear it. So I'm gonna try and style. So I'm gonna style this up, and I'm super excited because I love it. Let's do it. This is so good. I had no idea where this was going to end up. I did want to be a little more interesting than just like a dress and some shoes. And so I felt like this dress had a little bit of like a bohemian flair to it with the flowiness. And so I started with this amazing yellow sweater vest. This just maxi has these amazing slits so you can still see that flowy green underneath. And then I wanted to belt it to accentuate the waist, and then just started playing with like a Western bohemian vibe. So I tossed on my wide brim hat, some simple gold earrings, and then this gold buckle belt. And to play with a few more kind of earthy tones, I did a little textured cognac bag, also with the gold, to play with those gold tones too. And then a cognac knee-high boot that I just think takes it to a really elevated, kind of elegant place. So this whole look feels kind of piratey, a little bohemian, but still kind of elegant and put together, and still feels very me, even though it's more towards the earthy jewel tone side. So I just love how this turned out. Even the buckles on here kind of pull out the same tone as this belt. So I feel like this is just so cohesive and fun, but still really elevated and chic. So this is super cute. Let's keep styling. Okay, I also found the most amazing little Mule sandals. I love these so much. This is like my favorite style of shoe, with a little block heel and the little peep toe on the Mule, so if I wear like a sock or something, you can still see them. But they're just super comfy, and I need a little bit of a heel because my high arch just wants something raised. I don't know why, but it's just what I prefer to wear and what's most comfortable for me. So I found these. Yes, I have a few pairs of orange heels, but I don't have any that will be this comfortable with that thick slide on the front. Also, totally just realized as I was doing this that this vest is the same color as these shoes, and it has the same color in these pants with like the shoes and the vest. So this could be a whole outfit with a little turtleneck or button down or something underneath it and just play into those colors. So I guess I just had like a whole color thing going that day, but we're gonna style these shoes up now. Okay, this look feels like a whole bunch of fun, just why not? I love the color combo. I love how bold and fun it is, and I was completely inspired by these little socks. So they're blue, but then they have little orange flowers on them, and so I thought it would be really fun to kind of play off of those socks, but have the little poppy colored shoe also. And so I have this amazing little vintage nightie that I have under this gorgeous blue sweater. I did some blue earrings that match the sweater and an orange bag that kind of match the shoes and the skirt in order to just keep with that fun color blocking thing. So I love how this is still a very chic kind of vintage retro feel, but with a fun sort of twist with the bold colors and the funky sock and shoe. So I love just being inspired by different things like footwear and socks. So loving this look. Let's keep going. The next piece that I got is this amazing quilt. It is absolutely gigantic. It's a queen size quilt, and we actually need a queen size quilt for our new bed. So I'm not sure yet whether this is going to be thrift flipped into something or whether we're going to use it in our house, because I'm kind of going for more of like cottagey look with our house, because it is kind of cottagey. You'll see it eventually. But I love the inside of this quilt for like a big poofy dress, but then the outside would be really cute as like a matching pants and shirt set. So I may end up doing a whole like thrift flip with just this quilt to make a bunch of quilted pieces, because there's so much of it. So I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with this quilt. I got it for $20. I think originally it retails for like $150 for a king size. So help me out and let me know in the comments below whether I should make it into a bunch of quilted clothing or just keep it on my bed as a cute little cottagey quilt. Let me know. This might be one of my favorite pieces from this day of thrifting. It's just gorgeous. So I got this amazing sweater dress, and it's not super fitted. I'm not a huge fan of the ones that are like crazy tight, but I love them to still be kind of flattering and still a little fitted where it needs to be, but I have like this blousey top and the cute little tie. But what I love most are these adorable slits. So if I was to do like a knee-high boot or something fun underneath here, you'd still get that pop of whatever it is, but still with this amazing kind of sweater dress look. So it feels kind of slouchy, but still really put together and chic. And this turtleneck is just the perfect oversized but fitted chic look. So I love how chic this dress is, and I can't wait to make it a little more me, a little colorful, different, but still keeping with that kind of chic feel. So let's style this up. Okay, super easy, super simple, but this is exactly how I would style up a dress like this. A lot of times I will just wear a sweater dress like this with just sneakers or like a big coat and some boots. And so this is kind of a more fanciful way that I would do it, with a blazer and some colored boots. And to make it a little more me, I did do the purple boots and the green and purple bag, and then just added some fun kind of olivey earrings. So I do love this, and I know this is not as like bold and crazy as I always go, but these kinds of dresses are just so comfy and easy to me that I like to just do it kind of simple and have a simpler sort of outfit, but it still feels very me with just the fun colors and the blazer and making it a little more street style. So it is really fun to just tap into my kind of chic sort of neutral side with this look, but I'm loving this, especially adding a pop of colored boot. But I also feel like I would totally do this kind of thing with like some flared, maybe colored pants under here to play with those different silhouettes and just make it a little weird. Maybe add a colored belt, maybe even do a sweater over the top of it and treat this as a skirt. But for now, this is the vibe I'm feeling, so this is how we style it up. So I'm loving it. Also, before we move on, I wanted to show you what the green dress looked like as a jacket. So this was that green dress that I showed you, and it looks so good as a jacket, especially over this with the longer line. I just think it's almost like pirate-y, but also just beautiful and chic together. I love the sheen with the sweater, and it just looks so good as like a little overcoat jacket, and robe coats are so big right now that I just think it is the perfect little combo. So tons of versatility with this dress and tons of possibilities for both. Okay, so this is my first time trying these on. I was really excited about these in the thrift store, but I'm kind of questioning it now. They fit just kind of weird. It's pulling on my booty a little bit, so it does this weird like buckling thing here, and then has like this funky, I don't know, it feels really flat, but these pleats are doing something weird. I wanted to like these. I don't know if I love them, but we're gonna style them up anyway and see if we can make me love them. So let's do it. Okay, I actually styled these to a point where I do really like them. I still don't love the fit, so I'm not so sure, but I love this outfit. So starting with those pants, I did want to accentuate the belt a little bit because it's my favorite part, even though this is not my favorite. So I went with a little oversized sweater that I front tucked. I love the crochet and just the texture play here. And then I wanted to do something fun on the neckline, so I added a little navy pop collar here, and it's actually a blouse underneath it, but I popped the collar out of it and then did my pink bag because the collar has some pink in it. And then just to keep it kind of chunky and still heavy on the bottom, I went with my platform boot that I love, and then just went with some paint drop kind of earrings. So I like this look, but I still kind of find myself wanting to just cover that top part, which this is still really cute and has that kind of like looser corduroy feel, but if I can't wear it in a multitude of ways, I don't really like to keep it because I love to have really versatile things in my closet. So still questionable about the pants, but I do really like this outfit, so we will see. Let's keep styling. I'm honestly surprised by how many bottoms that I found because I don't typically find a ton of bottoms that I am in love with or that I've been looking for, but I've been looking for a white tiered skirt like this and I finally found the perfect one. So I love this skirt. It's just simple, has these beautiful tiers, elastic waist, and it's a little more sheer, but it is lined, and I kind of like that the sheer adds like a funky detail to it at the bottom here. It is just a little bit long, but I was kind of thinking that I'd probably wear this underneath sweaters and whatnot, and so for now I'll roll it, but eventually I will probably take it in just so you can kind of see my socks at the bottom. But I just think that this skirt is gonna be so cute, so easy to style up, and will be kind of a winter white neutral to pair with really great oversized sweaters. It even looks, of course, beautiful with this because it's white. It'll go with everything. So let's style this up in some kind of interesting way. I'm gonna challenge myself a little bit with this one, so let's do it. Okay, I don't even know where to start because something really magical is happening here. And I have no idea how anyone's gonna take it, but I don't care because I absolutely love this. So, if I can get to it, we started with this amazing tiered white skirt. I did end up rolling it up because I just like the length of it better this way, but I wanted to do something kind of sheer, kind of interesting. I didn't want to just put on like a simple shirt. And so I went with this amazing sheer little dress that I have. I wore this all summer long and I love finding ways to wear it in the fall too. So I think this is such a fun way to do it. It can tighten at the waist, but I also just left it loose because I kind of liked how flowy it was over the top of this skirt, but then I wanted to do it a little more rock and roll, kind of harder. So I went with this kind of shimmery orange shirt and put on a really chunky rose gold necklace and just some simple gold hoops. But I love pairing it with this chunky boot because it just makes it all kind of voluminous and interesting. But then I just did my cowhide bag to do some pattern mixing to play with this sort of neutral palette. And I love how something so neutral can be so bold and so amazing. So I'm super excited to have this amazing tiered skirt and to style it up simple ways, crazier ways, but I love this look so much. Next piece that I snagged thrifting is this amazing liquid gold blouse. I love how flowy and silky this is. Has such interesting details with the pleats around the neck and kind of this little eyelet hole. I probably am going to wear it turned around backwards because I think the eyelet on the back is really cute, but the front is still amazing, and it does have this cute little like peplum-y kind of detail. So I love pairing these under overalls and just doing interesting outfits with, again, that kind of casual piece, but mixed with like this nice silky blouse. So I think this will become kind of a basic staple for me. Instead of all of my white blouses that I layer, I'll probably start doing this one. So let's style this one up. Okay, loving this color combo. Love the blue and ochre yellow together. It's just so cool and warm and cozy, but just interesting and different. I feel like this could kind of be like an office look. This top feels very office-y, and with this little quilted jacket that kind of matches, sort of like a matching set suit look. But I love these pants with it. I think the silky and silky is just so cute. One of my favorite things is to pair a simpler kind of plain top with a bold patterned pant, and I love when my accessories can kind of come around that. Like this jacket matching this shirt is absolutely insane to me because it just turns into this adorable matching set sort of look, and then pairing it with the blue kind of gives it some room to be really playful because both of these match. And then I just wanted to go pretty simple on my accessories, so I did that easy boot from earlier, that easy bag from earlier, and then tossed on a little minty blue earring that kind of pulls out some of the blue in these pants. So I'm loving this combo. So this shirt is definitely a staple in my closet, and you'll probably be seeing it a ton because it's such a good color. So thank you so much for trying on and styling up all of these amazing thrifted pieces. Get out there, thrift you some clothes for this fall, and wear what you love. I will see you next week. You are well loved. Bye!